Right then, people. First of all, before we jump into this one, actually, did everyone catch the interview with Ray Bell we had on the channel earlier? It did actually quite well. It did quite well on like a view count. It's quite rare that the interviews get over a K, but yeah, it was very, very cool to see so many people enjoying that one. If you haven't already, do go and check that out. We've also got one with Oladapo as well. What I'm starting to do a lot more regularly with this channel and these streams is if we find artists or artists get put forward, shall we say, because I'm not finding them, it's you guys finding them and sending them through. But if artists kind of develop and we start to see them on this show a little bit more, then I tend to hit them up and say, would you like to come on the show? It'd be cool to showcase some music and stuff. And a lot of people have actually started doing that. So big up Ray Bell for joining us on the show. Big up Oladapo as well. We're trying to lock something in with Basket Mouth at the moment. We are kind of chatting at the moment, and he said he's down to come on the show. We're just kind of trying to work out a date at the moment. Same with Peruzzi as well. So we should be able to get some more sort of very exciting interviews on the show moving forward. But IK Fuego, this one, Payroll. Give me some information about Toye. I'm very excited to hear what you guys are saying about this one. Out to Elvis John in the chat as well. Good to see you. Let's go.
You can't totally bring something new like that.
Windows XP, you know. I remember that original media player, man. I remember it.
Woke up feeling on top. No, they hold me down. Let that booty shake. Shake you don't get crazy. Shake you don't get man. Don't get. I go spend some money. I better spend some money. If you make it bounce.
Very lively.
Yeah.
This is sounding wicked, man. IK, talk to me. Talk to me, IK. Let me know something about the artist. I know nothing about Toye. First time listening. I'm liking the energy on this. Quite fast-paced, tempo-wise. A little bit quicker than I was expecting it to be rhythmically. But it comes out swinging, man. I'm liking the sort of effects we're getting on the video. That sort of blend of sort of nostalgic looks at Windows XP, sort of with the sort of video, sort of graphic-y effects we're getting on this as well. The sort of distortion effects look quite cool. Out to Frederick saying react to Orezi featuring WizKid and Tamaya. If we get time today, we will. We're going till 6:30. I'm trying to get through as many as we can. This is sounding cool though. IK Fuego saying Payroll is an Afrofusion record with trap influences tinged with soulful Fuji melodies. Okay, cool. Very nice stuff. I'm liking the sounds of this one.
I
like this video. Really quick though. The tune itself though, I cannot lie. The tune itself sounds very, very solid. I'm liking the arrangement. I'm liking the use of vocals as well. There's almost like a delicacy to his vocal texture. But when you kind of combine that delicacy with such a fast-paced instrumental, I don't know. It sounds a little bit not strange, but it sounds like it's slightly rushed to me. I don't know if that's the same for anyone else, but it feels like the tune is is progressing almost a little bit too quickly, which is quite ironic considering I said I like tunes to progress. I don't know whether it's the combination of the tempo of the tune being quite high-ended, or whether it's that sort of sound. It's interesting. Orezi was the musician. Davido was referring to in my song request. Neck oo neck. Oh, okay, cool. I see what you mean now. Okay, I see what you mean. Interesting. IK Fuego saying Toye has been on my radar for a few years. I'm going to keep an eye out because this sounds very, very cool, man. It sounds very, very cool.
I don't wish to cast, never feel lost. I know feel relaxed, cause it's not vibe where you none the hair. Make it just the enter your body. No let them they talk, no listen not all. When them talking, all of them they stall. They just want to stall your
like the bridge.
Oh, I need them. Then I see me for telling them they give them. They don't know, say everybody. God, they don't know, say I don't agree. Pass anybody.
I don't know what the vocal effect that's going on with his voice is, but it sounds quite interesting, man. It's got this kind of almost kind of ghostly tint to it. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. It's not an effect I tend to hear very often, but it's something to do with the processing and the kind of higher-ended vocals as well. In the way it sounds, really, really unique. I've got to say, very unique sounding vocal. Again, I'm not too sure about the pacing on this one, which is something I can't believe I've just said that myself. I hate YouTube reactors saying I'm not sure, I don't like the pacing. I don't know why, but that's always grated on me. Whenever I see people who review films or TV shows and they say I don't like the pacing, it's annoyed me that I've said that, so I apologise for being a hypocrite. But it just feels like it's progressing a little bit too quickly, maybe, for me. And I don't know whether that's because I'm not used to hearing the much higher tempo, but we'll see. We'll see.
Don't touch me, tell anybody where you want test me. Then go meet your father, then go see best in. All I want you know dangerously, yeah. Yeah, energy, make you know there no cost down. Messy, looking, no cost down. Looking, maintain distance. My body, social distancing. Check you at the yellow, more yellow, oh love.
Guys, how are we feeling about this one? Let me know in the chat on the right-hand side. Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Are you enjoying? Are you not enjoying? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Let me know. On the right-hand side, obviously, as I said before, this is as much a discussion as it is me reacting and reviewing. I'm keen to hear from each and every one of you, and I love seeing so many of you get involved with the conversation. So do get involved on the right-hand side. Let me know your thoughts on this one if you are enjoying. Throw a rating in there. Throw some fire emojis if you are enjoying. But yeah, I'm enjoying this one. I'm trying to get my head around it more than anything else.
I ain't love, shorty love, I ain't love. Wake up, more head on plenty past Payroll. I ain't gonna go for me for wake up. Yeah, check you out the yellow, more head love, oh love. If I need love, honey, baby, love. I ain't love, shorty love, I ain't love. Wake up, more head on plenty past Payroll. I ain't gonna go for me for wake up. Wake up.
There we go then, the sounds of Toye, this one, Payroll, as always, doing about 2 minutes 30 of the reaction. That's what we like to do on the requested live section, just so we can get through as many as we can. Out to David Andre Hyatt saying this song and the artist gives me a vibe like MHD, the French artist who does Afro Trap, giving it an 8 out of 10 rating. Frederick saying you need to react to Coyote Live Forever, a crazy tune, alighting what Africa Trap Fusion would sound like. Very interesting. I'll need to keep my eyes on the name and keep the name on my radar. IK Fuego saying lots of high pass reverb and chorus on the vocal processing. Yeah, there's definitely I was going to say processing in general, but yeah, there's definitely a sort of sharper higher end, I feel. It almost like pinches frequency rise at an area which you wouldn't normally hear vocal wise. It's almost like the breath of his voice is being focused in on, which is quite an interesting way of doing things. Guys, let me know on the right hand side how we are feeling with this one. Frederick saying good tunes, but I think the vocal has a lot of layback. What do you mean by layback? As in it's a bit too laid back? Como saying, I like songs that are different from others. This song sounds quite like every other song out there and is quite forgettable, unlike my dear Neck You Neck. To an extent, yes. I think the pacing, though, again, on a personal level, I'd say the pacing kind of makes it stand out. Whether that's something I enjoy or not, I'm not entirely sure. Again, this is definitely one I think I'm going to have to revisit a couple of times to see how we are feeling. But there we go, guys. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this one. We're going to move on to the next track of the day. Out to everyone joining us. It's a very lively chat today, which I absolutely love to see.